Hey everyone, this little flyer is pretty much a perfect blaster for very young kid or very young player. But is it of any interest for us in the hobby? So today we're gonna open it, check inside and maybe, only remotely possibly, mod it to increase the performance. I'm that old Nerf guy, welcome to that. The little flyer blaster. Time to look inside and see if there is any potential for the hobbyist or if it's really just an introduction to nerfing. Okay, so quite easy to undo. Okay, little grip piece here. They really use multi-layered plastic and that reinforced everything. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy for paint job. Being able to paint all of those layers. Oh wow. On that point, I would say good work, Nerf. Really? This is gonna be fun to paint. And does this? Yeah. It's all easily dismantled. This is a nice shell. I kinda like it. I like the way the design so far. Okay, this was another easy one. And this is basically our blaster. Nothing is glued? Wait a second. Oh. Okay, there's no O-ring on the plunger. There is no other way to say it. There is no O-ring on that plunger. And that prime, okay, that spring is quite pre-compressed here. Let me check this. Oh, this is Ickshot style. That I like. Is it not glued for real? Nice. It is not glued. Really? And this is the dart post. Wow. Okay, wait. This thing suddenly got more potential. Because if I can just shorten this dart post. Yeah. I could keep the stopper, put it there. And that kind of thing will compress the air. Because that system, even if there's no O-ring, it doesn't seem very bad. That leaf spring on the trigger, I'm not a fan, but the way this trigger is made, there would be a way to fix it with a regular spring, so I'm not afraid. This blaster is far from being bad. To be honest, it's easy to open, easy to undo everything, can be fixed, and the air restrictor is not glued in at all. Even the dart post is a separate piece. I mean, how easy would that be to put a small brass tube in it? Wow. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. Oh, wait a second. I understand why this thing is so weak. It's that plunger tube. You see how this hole here is around it? When you put the cap on, this is just leaving a tiny line. We see it through the hole. This is leaving not even half of it all around it, so the air is already compressed before it go out the small restrictor, which should close right away with a little air pushing behind it. That's why this thing is so weak. I will pierce the bottom of this. Yeah, that would, and removing all this, yeah, should be able to fill some dead space in it. Yeah, because this is creating a crazy dead space. Yeah, I should be able to fix that thing by removing that center here as a first try. After further inspection, there was several reasons why this thing is plainly not performing. The main one being the amount of dead space there is inside this plunger tube, plus the super restrictor. But good news, the restrictor is all dismountable very easily. I just cut the dart peg, filed it very flat. And for the barrel, the thing is, this barrel is so loose around the dart. I mean, very loose. So I made myself a brass barrel with the little swag in, and see that? That thing just dropped right in. Meaning I'm gonna be able to put that thing, yeah, inside of it. And it's all done for this. Now the barrel is gonna seal. Plus, I removed the whole middle part first. First I drilled it, but then I decided to completely remove it because there will be too much turbulence the way this thing is built. So now for this. Look okay for now. Okay, this plunger. I tried to remove the little pin here. I almost broke it. It started to white a little, so I stopped working on that part. And the spring is quite pre-compressed, plus the way this plunger head is made. I mean, with too much of a spring, it would just pop out of this plunger. So maybe try to change that if you really want to upgrade the spring. So for now, I'm keeping the spring. I remove any restriction. I put the right barrel in because the only portion sealing in that barrel was the tip here, the little ring. So hopefully this thing is gonna fire. Not very hard to dismantle, not very hard to put back together. This is a simple blaster. This thing was going here. Yes, under the handle. And then again. All closed up. I am not expecting anything, but still look okay. I might have to shave this barrel lip a little more because the tip of the orange barrel was the only thing that was sealing on this blaster, meaning if it gets in the way of the dart, it will restrict the performance. Let's try an Elite dart. Oh, this is gonna be too tight. This thing is never gonna fire with that weak spring inside. What I want to see is an average above the 40 we had. Oh, and this is pretty much zero. Fun. No O-ring on the plunger. Let me try one of those. Yeah, I got one of those 3/4 dart I had with the Valkyrie. 48. Yeah, not very good. But there is some hope. I haven't said my last word on this blaster. 51. We are in the 50. This is a 3/4 dart. 52? 52. This thing is basically brass inside. 51.8. Let me put a couple half dart through it of different makes. Let's try with the little max dart. 61. That's decent. I mean, the thing was hitting 40. 54. Nah, not perfect. 63. Not bad. I mean, with waxing the barrel, putting a new plunger head with an O-ring, let's try Bamboo 2.0. They should get close to 65. 55. Okay. So they're not really helping. So I really need to seal that interior. 69.5. Okay, so I did it with this blaster. Something improved. There is hope. And it is openable. Yeah, a 56 average. There was 3/4 dart and half dart, different makes, different size. This is an AF knockoff. I kind of like those. How much those make? 62, that's decent. It's a good dart. So I kind of improve it without any spring upgrade. I might do it, but first I'm gonna find a new plunger head to put on this thing, because yeah, maybe I'm gonna upgrade it. The shell of the blaster for a lot of space inside. I could even upgrade the size of the plunger tube. Yeah, that could be great. I will make a follow-up video for this blaster. This blaster, I think it's worth it because it's not completely senseless. There is a way to upgrade it, and the way the parts are made, it is made to receive a brass barrel right out of the box. Interesting. That's it for this small video. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at @ThatOldNerfGuy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell to stay notified for my latest video. This was Dave Fatag. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.